Hi, it's Sagittarius Monitor, where I do predictions of the future. Today we're doing the horoscope readings for the week. Let's get started with Aries. Now, for the Aries that are out there for the next week, I think we're going to be, our health is going to be getting much, much better as we move along. We're going into new territory and new thinking and aspects of getting better and better health. And it's going to be working out just perfectly in the next week or so. So stick with that situation. Financially, I think we're going to be pretty good overall. I think we're going to have some ups and downs in the next little while because of some unexpected expenses coming up for ourselves. So just be ready with that and don't panic. I think we'll be just fine. For the people that we surround ourselves with, I think we're going to be having a little bit of a tussle with some of the people that we associate with. And I'm thinking that it will resolve itself over time for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I think everything will get back to normal with those people that we're associating with. Could be the cats too. So just be mindful of that and let it take its course. Okay. So that was Aries for the next week. Let's look at Taurus. So for the Tauruses, I think our health is going to be for pretty good standing as overall. I think we're going to be getting over many of the elements that we've been going through for the last little while. And you're going to be trusting your intuition on many of the things that are related to your health, and they're going to be suiting our needs perfectly for the next little while. Financially, I think we're going to be a little bit on the downside as we're maybe spending a little too much on some of the things that we may not necessarily need. Okay. And it's going to be putting us into a little bit of a bind in the next little while. People that we're associating with, we're going to be taking a little bit of a vacation from those people that are been around us and just driving us a little bit nuts, and resettling ourselves to better deal with many of the situations that we come across. Okay. I'm also picking up that we're going to be a little bit inclusive with ourselves going forward for the next 2 to 3 weeks as we sort everything out in our emotional and mental capacities. Okay, let's get into the next one, which is Gemini. So for the Gemini, I think our all of our thinking of self-reliance and all that sort of thing is going to be coming into the fray. It's our ideas moving forward for our health is actually going to be working out perfectly for ourselves, and a little bit of a change in diet for ourselves as we move forward into the week, just to be a little bit better suited for many of the needs that are going to be arising coming up. And it's, I guess, the time for the a little bit better diet, and it's going to be helping us overall with the health situation moving forward. Financially, I think we're going to be okay. I think there could be, for many Gemini, a little bit of a raise in wages in the next little while, or unexpected money coming our way as well. For the people that we associate with, we're a little bit on the outside looking in. And I think there's going to be a moment in time when we're going to be getting inside of that particular situation moving forward with all those people moving around us. Okay, so that was Gemini for the next week. Cancer. For all of our Cancer friends that are out there. So for the Cancers out there, I think the health is going to be you're going to be rising above many of the mental and emotional situations that you find yourself in by correct thinking and actually thinking about other things instead of dwelling on things that do not serve us in the next week. Financially, I think we're going to be doing the all the right things at the right time, doing much better overall in our financial situations. And there may be a new opportunity there for ourselves to make some of that good hard-earned cash. And there may be some new job prospects out there for ourselves as well. So just be aware of that particular situation. I think we're going to be doing just fine with that particular situation. People that we are associating with, we're going to have some situations that were a little sticky there for the last little while, and it's going to be resolving themselves in due course. So don't fret. All these situations that you're having with the other people are going to be resolved in the next week or so. Okay, so that was Cancer. Leo. So for the Leos out there, health is going to be pretty good. We're going to have to pay attention to diet and that sort of thing moving forward. Maybe not so many potato chips late at night. I'm thinking that once you get back on track with that, all that sort of thing, I think we're going to be doing just fine. The financial situation, we're going to be moving into new areas of ideas for business and jobs, that sort of thing. And it's going to take a bit of time to have everything become the thing that it needs to be. So just be patient out there. Keep working on the things that you've been working on, and it's going to be paying off in due time. Okay? The people that we're having, we surround ourselves with, I'm thinking that we're going to be coming to realization of these people and becoming more and more connected with the people that we haven't been connecting with for some time overall. Okay, so this is the week of reconnecting with many of the people that we haven't talked to for quite some time. Okay, Virgo. For the Virgo, the health is going to be pretty good. We got some really good expectations of everything, and it's going to be coming to fruition this week, if not sooner. Okay, and it's going to be putting us in a better situation for our health situation overall. Financially, we're going to be coming into wealth a little bit in the next little while. And all the things that we've been working on in the past are going to be coming into fruition very, very soon. And it's going to be paying off dividends over time. People that we surround ourselves with, we're going to have some situations where it's going to be happily ever after with many of the people that we've been associating with. Could be very good relationships moving forward, romantic or not romantic. Situations for ourselves, and it's going to be doing very, very well moving forward into the next week. Okay, so that was Virgo. Let's look in Libra or at Libra. So for Libras out there, our health is going to be very good. We're going to have good intuition with many of the things that we do on a daily basis. We're going to be getting into some new physical activities that's going to be paying off, and maybe some bicycling and that sort of thing as the snow starts to go away. Financially, that sort of thing, we're going to be looking into different positions for ourselves in our job or business wise, and actually starting to act upon those things in a good way. The people that we surround ourselves with, we're going to be a little offish on some of the people that we associate with, and it's for good reason. Okay, and then we wait for them to resolve that particular situation with themselves, and then we're going to be coming back into the situation in a good way. Okay, so you don't have to be in the middle of things. to make change. Let's look into Scorpio. For the Scorpios out there, our health is going to be pretty good overall. We're going to have some good feelings about the things that we're getting into and all that sort of thing. Might be a little bit of emotional stress coming up in the next week to do with money. Okay, so don't fret, don't do the knee-jerk reactions. Just stick with the plan that you may have, and don't be scared. Don't live in fear. Okay, financially, I think we're at a little bit of a lull point for the next little while. And I think that's going to be resolving itself by the end of next week. There may be some new unforeseen expenses coming up for ourselves. So we're going to have to deal with that. And it's not the end of the world. We're going to get through that and move on to better and better situations for ourselves. People that we associate with, we're going to be actually making closer ties with the people that we associate with, and actually some new people coming into the situation for ourselves and making things a little bit more complex, but it's kind of the complexity that you like to have in your life. Okay, so that was Scorpio, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, I think you're going to be standing your ground in the health situation, and people are going to be following you into the new things that you're getting involved in and getting all the exercise that you require. And I think that a lot of people are going to be following you into that situation, and it's going to be good for everybody. Financially, I think you're going to be a little off kilter. Okay. And I'm thinking we're going to be right sizing that in about next 2 weeks or so. So don't be afraid. Just go through it and move on with that. The people that we associate with, I think we're going to be having a little bit of situations with many of the people that we associate with, but that's not forever. And I think it's a difference of opinion with some of the people that you associate with. Everybody has opinions, so don't push it, understand it, and move on from there. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. That's Sagittarius, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, our health is going to be much, much better. We're going to be looking much, much better in our bikini or whatever in the next little while, as we do many of the things that are required to get into that particular situation. It's going to be working out perfectly for us. We're going to be helping people out financially in the next little while. There's going to be a situation around us where we're going to have to aid somebody financially from our wealth. It doesn't have to be money. It can be other things as well. And they're going to be very grateful in the future for our help. People that we are associating with, there's the person that wants the financial help, and there's going to be some other situations that are going to be putting people off of what we are doing. So don't fret. They will come back. Just follow your understanding and your intuition, and you'll be just fine. Aquarius. For the Aquarius, I think the health is going to be much, much better as we go into a new season. I'm thinking that we're there's a whole lot of new activities that we're going to be getting ourselves into that's going to be improving our mental and physical situation for ourselves. The financial part of our lives, I think we're going to be looking after somebody else for a short period of time as they move through a particular situation, like the last time. And I'm thinking that the people that you surround yourself with are going to be very grateful for your help and assistance. And that's going to be building up huge um, ties between the two of you. Okay, that was Aquarius. Pisces. Pisces, I think our health is going to be very, very good. Make sure you follow your intuitions on many things that you may be ailing with, and you're going to be doing very, very well. Don't be afraid of doing different things to help ourselves out, because your intuition knows. Okay, so if you need to see a doctor, see a doctor. If you don't need to see a doctor, don't see a doctor. And I do see that for you in the next week. Financially, I think you're going to be letting go of old situations and moving into new things, which is going to be bringing a lot more wealth our way. Okay. And for the people that we surround ourselves with, we're going to have a little bit of quiet time from any of the people that we have around us, and maybe a little bit of separation to regain our emotional and mental health as we move along. And once you figure that out, you're going to be getting back into the thick of things. Okay. What's next? That is next. Okay. Thank you for everybody who's been watching the horoscope readings. And if you like a personal reading with me, make sure you go to psychreadingsbyandre.com, where all that information is there. And make sure you join us for our tomorrow's show, which is remote viewing and the regular show. Okay, thank you for that. And make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.